Sup guys, welcome to another gardening video on my channel. My name is Spunks. Yahweh, Spunky Donkey Punks. Yahweh, Dicky Donkey. Okay. So guys, we're in the month of May. And May can always be a very confusing growing month because the nights are cold and then the days are hot. So you don't really know what to grow, when to grow. So it's good that if you are asking yourself this question, what can I grow in May? It's good that you clicked on this one. I'm gonna show you 11 crops that you can grow in May right now in South Africa. Okay? All right. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. No, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. 11 crops. Let's go. Let's do what it gotta do. Okay. So first on the list we have beans. I think it's even in alphabetical order. We have beans. So beans, again, very nice crop to grow. I always start my crops, especially beans, peas, similar crop. I always start it in the garden by seed. I don't transplant them out. You obviously could, but for me, my preference is to just take them from seed and then put them straight into the garden. So beans, I would suggest that you have a trellis so that it can grow up on those, so that it can grow up on that trellis. This can be a man-made one. You can get on Take-A-Lot, you can get from builders as well. So just make sure that they have something that they can grow up, because beans really do like to stretch and climb up before they start growing. And I wouldn't suggest that you grow them on the ground, because then that's when diseases start to come into play. So definitely beans, one of the fast growing crops as well. It's really fast to grow. And yeah, this season I actually grew some purple beans, which was a really nice experience. We grew some purple, and once you cook them, they turn green again. We also grew some green ones as well. So it was just like a really nice growing season with the beans. Probably, I think I finished the beans. I think I have finished the beans. That's how much we actually grew. So yeah, but definitely if you want to grow, it's not too late. Definitely put them in right now. Number 1, beans. Number 2, we have kale. So if you know my channel, you know that I grew some kale. It basically took over the garden. I was just coming into the garden every time, just chop, because kale, it grows really big and it grows really fast. And the more you chop, the more you get out of it. So kale, definitely one that is easy to grow as well, and that you can grow in May. It's tolerant of the cold. So yeah, just like any other brassica, you can grow it now in May. And yeah, no, it's very easy to grow and to maintain as well. So yeah, just make sure that you in the family, you eat it a lot, because it does grow very fast. Then number 3 on the list, and it's not alphabetical because I just told you about kale. So we have beetroot, the next one. And beetroot again. So beetroot, root crop. With root crops, the rule of thumb is that you do not transplant them out. You do not grow them inside and then transplant them into the ground. They do not like that. Similar to carrots, radish, they don't like that. So make sure with beetroot, you're starting from the soil, you're starting from seed. And yeah, just make sure that you have soft, nice, nourished soil. You can even combine that with compost. So if you have soil, just combine it and mix it with the soil that you already have. So for me, my method is that I just uncover the mulch or the compost, and then I put it into that soil, and then I cover that with the mulch and the compost. So that's my method, but you obviously need to find your preferred system, but yeah, or whatever works well for you. But I think as a starting, just mix the two together, mix the soil and the compost together, and then you can plant together. Another one, beetroot, it can tolerate the cold, it can tolerate the sun, so it's a really nice year-round crop. So definitely you can grow beetroot right now. I would suggest that it should always be in your garden, always. Yeah, beetroot. And you always get a nice surprise when you're plucking out, because you never know what you're gonna get. Next, we have broccoli, and this one makes me smile a bit. It makes me smile because this was I don't want to say the first time, but this is one of the times where it's actually me growing broccoli has so far succeeded. I just have to be careful of the pests, the diseases that broccoli that they do attract. But so far so good. So yeah, broccoli, another nice one, grows really big, and you can start growing it now, and it will still at least grow into winter time as well. So you definitely know that you'll have some broccoli, because it does take some time to actually start growing that the actual broccoli. So right now it's just growing the leaves, and then at some point it will grow the actual broccoli itself. Next on the list we have cabbage. So again, I think guys, you must actually shout at me for this one. Cabbage, I don't think I've actually grown it in the garden. Yeah, so you must shout at me for this one, because I don't think I've ever grown cabbage in the garden, which is actually a crime. It's a crime. So yeah, cabbage, another one, just like broccoli, it does take some time to grow the actual cabbage, but then you could actually eat the cabbage leaves, which is a nice thing. But then the actual cabbage bulb does take a bit of time. But yeah, this one is tolerant of the winter time and the cold time and the hot as well. So it's a great time to be planting in May. So yeah, cabbage, good one. You can put it in your salads. It's a nice one to have in the garden. Just make sure that you have also enough space so that you can actually grow it properly and that it can expand. But otherwise, if you have some space, great one. Also, make sure that you make sure of the diseases. I know in some of the stores there's some nutrients that can take care of the diseases that it does come with cabbage. So just if you are afraid of that, just get some pesticides and things that you can buy, and that should be good. Then another one that's part of the same family, we have cauliflower. So cauliflower, it's also similar to the broccoli and the cabbage. Also, it takes some time to grow the actual cauliflower, but once you have that, you're good to go. And it just requires a bit of space. Again, this one you can actually, both with the cabbage, the cauliflower and the broccoli, you can all grow inside and then transplant it outside. You can do that. I always try and do it by seed, so mound or by seed. But yeah, definitely I was so excited because this is the first time that I've actually grown. This is the actual first time that I've grown cauliflower, so it's growing really well. I'm really happy with it. And at first it wasn't growing really well. At first it was like it looked like it was barely surviving, but now amazing. So I'm really happy with the cauliflower. Definitely another one in the brassica family. Do it. And the ever favorite one, if you know my channel, you know what's next. Just say it with me. Say it with me. You'll probably maybe say another one, but say it with me. We have spinach. Nice. I know you all took it. I know. So spinach. What more can I say about spinach? The lovely, ever lovely spinach. Grows fast. Come out, pluck. Grows even more. Easy to grow. It can sustain through winter, spring, summer. What do you want me to say, huh? What do you want me to say? Now, it's honestly, spinach, one of the greatest crops ever to grow. Okay, so yeah, grow some spinach. do it from seed. Again, I would say is do it from seed. Even if you have too many in one space, you can definitely take out one and then start in another patch and grow them. Take that transplant and then put it into another patch. So definitely spinach, you cannot go not go without it. And then another one, I think let's say it again together because we're gonna say the same thing. Radish, another one. Radish, fast growing. It's in one of my fast growing crops to grow year round. So year round you can grow it. It's so fast, it grows a lot. Just come into the garden, it's like potatoes, small potatoes, and then you don't know what you'll get, but it's nice, you know, it's always a surprise. And it's similar to how we have potato. So definitely radish, another one. You can put it in your salad. It adds a little spice to the salad. If you want a quick growing crop that you want to grow right now and you want to see results in 2 weeks or a week, radish. Just do a radish and you'll be the happiest person. So then we have peas, another one that can grow year round, and it's not so tolerable of the heat, but it likes the coldish seasons, which makes it perfect for May, you know, because May it's a balance of that. So definitely peas, again similar to how we had the beans, grow it up in a trellis because they like to grow up things. So definitely the peas, just make sure that you have a trellis for that. And then it's also very quick, very fast, very easy to grow. This is one that you should be growing with your kids if you have kids. Definitely one, because then they can see the results, and when they start growing the pods, then you can come out with the kids and start plucking the actual pods. So peas, definitely you gotta do what it gotta do. Okay, another one that I would grow straight from seed and not from transplant, but that's just again my preference. So we're reaching the end, and a nice one to almost end with is rocket. So rocket, another one that you can add into your salads, very fast, very aggressive. So I think if you have pots, it's a great place to put in pots because you can actually monitor the rocket, and it grows really, really aggressively. The moment you chop, the next day there will be another set coming out. So just make sure that you keep an eye on it daily. Easy to grow, very easy to grow, and it's also tolerable of the heat. Just make sure that you keep it, just keep an eye on it in the heat, because it might start to either bolt or start seeding when it gets too hot. So just make sure that you have an eye on that, so that you can keep your rocket good and healthy. Because otherwise, if you don't, then it will just come out bitter once it starts seeding. You understand? So yeah, definitely one to not leave out is rocket. Last but not least, we have lettuce. Lettuce, another one that grows really easily, really fast. It might struggle a bit in the heat, but that's why you should just keep an eye on it. But it should be fine for these months. But yeah, it just doesn't like the too much heat, so it should be fine for these months. And then also the cold, it will probably like that cold. So yeah, lettuce, you can either have the bunches, you can either have where it comes in like a salad lettuce, or you can have the lettuce like the Great Lakes, where it goes in a bulb type of situation. Yeah, so with the bulb you would have to wait a lot longer than usual. You would have to wait a lot longer so that it actually forms that bulb. Or alternatively, if you want a quick fast one, then you just get the ones that in the salad racks. You understand? Okay, so yeah, that's 11 so that's 11 crops that you can grow in the month of May in South Africa. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you really liked. I hope you subscribed 3,000 times. Told everybody to share the video. Okay? I love you guys all. Love, peace. Grow every day.